Well, hey there, East Main Baptist Church. Welcome back for another real short talk with Ryan. We took a break last week for the 4th of July, but we are back and we are going to dive into Psalm chapter 40 this morning. As always, I encourage you, take some time to read over this for yourself. But even more important today that you go and spend some time meditating on Psalm 40, because the question I have for you is really sort of an internal reflection type of question. And when was the last time you celebrated what the Lord is doing? Look at what is happening in Psalm 40, what David is saying. He said, I waited patiently for the Lord. He inclined to me and heard my cry. He drew me up from the pit of destruction, out of the miry bog, and set my feet upon a rock, making my steps secure. He is looking back and he says, hey, I was in this moment of distress, and this is how the Lord came and he rescued me. When the ground was shifting and I didn't know what was happening in my life, the Lord came and he put my feet on solid rock. He rescued me. And I want us to think, when did the Lord rescue us? Because the Lord has rescued us. If nothing else, the Lord has rescued us by taking us out of the domain of darkness, out of the death that is our sin, our choice to rebel against Him, and brought us in to light and life into His kingdom. But I know much more than that. The Lord has continued to deliver us. He has continued to come through. He's continued to show us His power. As we have walked through things, dark things, He has come along and He said, hey, I am here for you. Let me show you how great I am. And sometimes as the life goes on and as we walk through a new dark season, we can tend to forget those things. We can be like, man, what's the Lord done for me lately? But don't give in to that. Remember what the Lord has done for you and what He has promised to do for you in the future, how He's promised to continue to be with you. He says, verse 4, He says, blessed is the man who makes the Lord his trust, who does not turn to the proud, to those who go astray after a lie. He continued to trust the Lord. He looked back and he celebrated what the Lord had done in the past. And so he knew, hey, the Lord has delivered me in the past. I can trust that the Lord is going to deliver me in the future. I don't have to turn aside and find some new strategy, some new way out of this. I can continue to do what I have always done, which is trust the Lord. And I love verse 9. I have told the glad news of deliverance in the great congregation. Behold, I have not restrained my lips, as you know, O Lord. I have not hidden your deliverance within my heart. I have spoken of your faithfulness and your salvation. I have not concealed your steadfast love and your faithfulness from the great congregation. It's important that we remember and reflect on what the Lord has done for us, but it's just as important that we tell other people about it. That we tell others, hey, come listen. Let me tell you how great my God is. Let me tell you what the Lord has done for me so that we can encourage them and build them up as well. So that's my challenge for you this week. One, remember, reflect, celebrate what the Lord has done in your life, but then go tell somebody about it. Find a friend, a coworker, a family member, whoever it is. Tell them about how great the Lord is and about how the Lord has delivered you. Let them know about the Lord's faithfulness so that we can all be encouraged. In fact, hey, if you want, just drop it in the comments below. Just a moment, a reminder of when the Lord has been faithful to you. I would love to hear those stories. Hey, thanks for joining us today. We'll be back next week. Until then, go and glorify His name.